Hey everyone, it's Andy Hodges coming to you live for Sebastian Daily. I hope you're having a great St. Patrick's Day. We're going to go over some of the news that's going on today involving the coronavirus. As of today, and as of this hour, there are no confirmed cases of coronavirus in Sebastian or anywhere else in Indian River County. Last night, of course, there was one person that tested positive in Brevard County by the county health department, and those results are back from the CDC, and they are confirmed. There is one confirmed case in Brevard County with the coronavirus. But again, there's no reported or confirmed cases now in Indian River County. Now that can change. We'll just know in a couple of days whether that happens or not. Also, Indian River County has declared a state of emergency. This enables government officials to take extra measures to protect the public, and it also gives them funding to help with this crisis. In Florida, the Department of Health has reported 192 confirmed cases of the virus and 6 deaths. And according to the CDC, about 185 cases of coronavirus is in the world. About 80,000 people have recovered, and there have been 7,300 deaths worldwide. Now, I'm sure most of you have heard the news. The governor is shutting down all bars for 30 days, and restaurants can operate at a 50% capacity. The seating areas have to be more separate, 6 to 10 feet away from other patrons. And there's also the question is, can you still buy alcohol? Well, you can't at the bars, but you can at the stores. So all bars are shut down across the state, and the restaurants are going to be running at 50% capacity. Now, and as of 5 p.m., that's right. As of 5 p.m., that's when this goes into effect. Right now, there are a lot of people out there at the bars for St. Patrick's Day, but that'll be soon interrupted at 5 p.m. The sooner that we take these measures now, the sooner we can get over this. I was a little surprised at the 30 days. I thought it might have been maybe 2 weeks, but they want to definitely get this virus killed and stop the spreading in the state of Florida. It sounds overkill, but that's what they're doing. The governor is also banning all visitors to nursing homes to protect the frail and the elderly. And of course, that was done a couple of days ago. This is a real pandemic. This is a crisis, but it's really how we react to it. We don't have to fear. We don't have to panic. And why? Because we're taking measures right now to stop the spreading of this virus. So as long as we're doing that, even though there's a crisis and a pandemic, there's no reason to fear. There's no reason to panic and run out and buy up all the toilet paper. What you need to do is to help stop the spread. Stop going out and start cleaning the house. Start wiping down doorknobs and faucets and everything that you touch, and make sure your home is safe. We have every reason to remain calm. So local businesses are going to hurt from this. Imagine 30 days. If you own a local bar, you're out of work. So is your employees. All those employees are out of work. This is devastating, this announcement today. So when these restaurants start offering curbside service and takeout orders, stop by and buy from them. Buy local. Help them out, because even the restaurants are going to take a beating from this. The corporations that moved here and they're in business, they're going to be fine, but not our local businesses. So when you can, try to buy local. Now, several places will be offering curbside service and takeout. Some of these places are Woody's Barbecue, Jersey Mike's Subs, Paradoya Brewing Company, Earl's Hideaway Lounge, and possibly mash monkeys and crabby bills. We spoke to them earlier today. They are still trying to evaluate things, and if we know something, we will definitely let you know. We're going to have a whole list of restaurants that are serving curbside and takeout listed soon on SebastianDaily.com. The government is taking steps to stop this virus, and it's going to work. This really is going to work. Now, there's, someone mentioned to me earlier today, what happens if the virus starts, the spreading stops? Well, probably the governor will lift this 30-day ban. We just have to find out. The next week, this week and next week is going to tell us what is really going on with this virus. And if it doesn't keep spreading, it's possible the governor will go ahead and lift this ban. So keep that in mind, and let's remain positive through this. There's no reason to fear, but I tell you, buy local when you can, because our local businesses need us. We want to give you some tips on how to avoid getting the coronavirus. Avoid being in close contact with people who are under the weather or ill. Wash your hands often to help protect you from germs. Practice healthy habits, as in be physically active, like go on a bike ride or a walk. Eat nutritious food. Get plenty of rest. Manage your stress and drink plenty of fluids. Now, if you are sick, it doesn't mean that you have coronavirus, because there's a lot of things going around right now. There's colds. My wife is now getting over a cold. But, at first we were panicking because we thought maybe she had the coronavirus. But no, that's going around too. If you are sick, make sure you are covering your mouth and nose with a tissue when sneezing or coughing to prevent the spreading of coronavirus. Keep your distance from others to keep them from getting sick. And finally, call your doctor. And I did hear that there's going to be more testing being done, public testing. We just haven't been told when and where. I know Walmart nationally, they're trying to start coronavirus testing in their parking lots. And I spoke with corporate headquarters of Walmart today, and they told me that they don't know if Sebastian is going to be one of those testing sites, but they're working on that, and we should have more information in a day or two about that. Here's how you can prepare your home. Make sure you have 2 weeks of prescription medication. Purchase over-the-counter medication as if you have the coronavirus, such as pain relievers, cough and cold medicines, fluids with electrolytes, vitamins, and stomach remedies. Make sure you have plenty of activities to keep your children busy. A lot of kids are going to be home. They're going to be home for at least for the next 2 weeks, and then after that, probably homeschooled. But, we can only take this one day at a time. If you live alone, stock up on food in case you get sick and cannot leave your house. That is so important, because there are a lot of people that live alone in Sebastian and Indian River County. The more we prepare for this pandemic now, the smoother things will go. But like I said, this week and next week is going to tell us exactly what's going on. They're still saying it's spreading. The numbers are climbing, especially in Florida. But they're not in the thousands, they're in the hundreds. So keeping it this low has been really good so far for our state. I said this on the last video. I'm very optimistic. As most of you probably who know me already know, I'm optimistic about this whole thing. I do not think it's going to be a case where it's like Italy. I think we really started these measures on time. It could have been earlier, but I think that we're gonna get rid of this virus sooner than we think. I'm very optimistic about this. I look at the numbers every day, and in the United States, they're creeping up slowly. In the state, they're creeping up slowly. And even if we have one case in Brevard and maybe one in Indian River County sooner or later, it doesn't mean we're all going to be infected with this virus. That's important to know. So it's very important to take precautions, clean your house, keep washing your hands, and you can help everyone. We can stop the spread of this disease. So again, we'll have a list of restaurants on SebastianDaily.com soon that's providing curbside service and takeout orders. Try to buy local if you can. Tiki Bar and Grill is one place I really feel bad about. They're going to be shut down for 30 days. The workers, they have a lot of employees that are going to be out of work. Half of Hiram's the same way. Captain Hiram's, they've shut down their sandbar. It's just a devastating thing that's going on here. But we're going to get through it. It's 30 days. It's not 30 years. So we're going to get through it. Happy St. Patrick's Day. If you're healthy, you've got all of this to enjoy. You can go out here in a canoe or take a boat out. Go out there in a sandbar. You don't have to sit at home if you're young and healthy. But if you're older, stay home until this thing passes. And it's going to pass. I'm Andy Hodges. I'll see you later. I'm for Sebastian Daily.